Donna Brazile, the Kennerborn political consultant who filled in as head of the Democratic National Committee last summer, writes in a forthcoming book that she arrived at a party that was doing Hillary Rodham Clintons bidding even before Clinton became the party's nominee. Politico.com published an excerpt of Brazile's book Hacks, the inside story of the break-ins and breakdowns that put Donald Trump in the White House. The headline for the excerpt Politico runs is Inside Hillary Clinton's Secret Takeover of the DNC. The excerpt begins with Brazile lighting candles and playing gospel music to prepare herself for a difficult call she was placing to Bernie Sanders, the Vermont independent who had unsuccessfully sought the Democratic Party's presidential nomination. "I was in agony as I dialed him," Brazile writes. "Hello, Senator. I've completed my review of the DNC and I did find the cancer," Brazile says that she said, "but I will not kill the patient." According to Brazile, the party was broke $24 million in the hole after President Barack Obama's successful re-election campaign of 2012 and that the Hillary camp agreed to make the party solvent again on the condition that in exchange for raising money and investing in the DNC, Hillary would control the party's finances, strategy, and all the money raised. Her campaign had the right of refusal of who would be the party communications director, and it would make final decisions on all the other stuff. The DNC also was required to consult with the campaign about all other staffing, budgeting, data analytics, and mailings. This is significant because, as Brazile points out, a candidate gets to control the party after he or she wins the party's nomination for president, not before. But Clinton managed to seize control of the DNC in August 2015. She would be the official nominee for almost another year. Brazile says that she didn't know any of this before she agreed to take over the party after Rep. Debbie Wasserman Schultz had made a mess of things. She says that she wouldn't have taken the position if she had known what had happened before her arrival. The funding arrangement, Brazile writes, was not illegal, but it sure looked unethical. If the fight had been fair, one campaign would not have control of the party before the voters had decided which one they wanted to lead. This was not a criminal act, but as I saw it, it compromised the party's integrity. In her call to Sanders, the one that she had to play gospel music and light candles for to bolster her nerves, Sanders took the news stoically and asked Brazile what she thought Clinton's chances were. According to Brazile, she says she didn't trust the polls that had Clinton defeating Donald Trump because she didn't sense much enthusiasm for the Democrats' nominee, despite the news she was delivering to him. She says he asked him to do everything he could to rally his troops and prevent a Trump victory. One wonders if Brazile would have told us any of this if Clinton had actually won. The excerpt doesn't include it, but Brazile became a story herself last year when a hack of DNC email messages showed that Brazile, who was a pundit hired by CNN, had tipped Clinton off about questions she should expect in a debate against Bernie Sanders in an email that had the subject line, "From time to time I get the questions in advance." Brazile resigned when her pro-Clinton cheating became exposed. One hopes, then, that her book, which will be released November 7th, won't just include her explanations of what Clinton did to diminish Sanders' chances, but what she did, too. The excerpt at Politico.com can be found here. Inside Hillary Clinton's Secret Takeover of the DNC. Also, there's this story about how a financial arrangement had the effect of starving the state's parties of money. Clinton fundraising leaves little for state parties. Jarvis DeBerry is deputy opinions editor for NOLA.com, the Times Picayune. He can be reached at jdberry@nola.com or at twitter.com/Jarvis DeBerry.